Thank you. So this is a big day for us. This is a big year for us. 2020 is another one of those presidential elections that we really need to focus on, and they really need to focus on us. It's always been important. In 2016, 2012, 2008, all of them are important. But let me just give you some numbers that really put this into perspective that each of these candidates need to think about as they move forward in this election cycle. We may be only 5.2 million people in this country, 1.7% of the population, but Indian country is the fastest growing group of people in the United States. Since the year 2000, we've grown by 27% compared to 9% the rest of the country. That means that 42% of Native Americans today are under the age of 25 years old. That's a big number. That means it's really important for our leaders in the future to understand not only what the American Indian and Alaska Native have been in the past and what we've gone through and what we've been a part of, but they need to understand what the American Indian and Alaska Native is today. And when you look at some of our populations across the country and you look at swing states and you look at how we can make a difference this year, let me share some other information with you. The state of Michigan, in 2016, the margin of victory was a little over 11,000 votes, 0.24%. There are 110,000 registered Native Americans in the state of Michigan, carries 16 electoral votes. The state of Wisconsin, the margin of victory was 27,000, 0.93%. There are 79, almost 80,000 registered voters in the state of Wisconsin. That's another 10 electoral votes. The state of Arizona, 84,000 vote margin of victory, 4.1% of the vote. There are 324,000 registered Native American voters in Arizona. Folks, that's over 43 electoral votes in 2020. We matter, our issues matter, and our votes matter. So it's important that when we listen to these candidates that come and speak to us today and have taken the time out of their busy schedules to really recognize important issues in Indian country, we also have to look in the mirror and understand that it's our responsibility, no matter what the hurdles are, to find a way to get to that voting box and cast your vote. Because we can change the election this year. It's our time, it's our turn. And we can revel in the spoils of victory, or we wallow in defeat because of our own issues and problems. But we've got to raise up and do it, and we can. So keep that in mind today. Make sure they understand that. Make sure you do whatever you can back home to get people to show up, and we can make it happen.